Um, so, alright, so then I keep forgetting about this. And either I have a, this is prompted by, I saw Penny and Nolan's video or something. So, uh, I don't know, either I'm being trolled that I have an implant, or I literally have a fucking illegal implant. The jolts are very real. So that tells me that something's strange. I've said this all before. I've said many. Try not to tire people with it, to be honest with you. But I do remember sort of having these sort of. I remember I would be walking down the sidewalk, and I'd be like, "Why is all this happening? Why?" And I wouldn't understand what it was, and I'd be walking down the sidewalk, and then there's it's like a dead raccoon or something, and somebody's walking in front of me. They turned left right on the dead raccoon, almost to make it a point or something. And at that time, I was watching a movie with Raccacoonie or whatever, Ratatouille with the Raccacoonie thing. And then also in the time, E puts a I'll just use I'll talk like that, I think, very ambiguously. E puts a video of Optimus walking for the first time, or doing something around a circle or something. And then there's the sort of the check mark and with Nolan and Nolan's check mark. Still haven't really gotten an answer on that one, which I should, because that's very peculiar. And then it's like, if I do have an implant, then what was the point of when I realized that I did? I was just supposed to just dismantle myself or something? That's kind of dark, if true. I didn't know we did this. This is kind of dark, all this. I guess if somebody really did want to, whoever had implanted or whoever was the owner could sort of pick me up and then just deny everything. That could happen. I'm fighting truth here, is what is happening. And truth usually dies. So, I don't know what to do about that. But I'm fighting truth. Or truth is my sword. Yeah. Truth only works if a bunch of people that also know the truth stand up for the truth. I don't want any medals or coins or dollars or women or men or pets or cakes or caviar or any fucking thing like this. I just want to get in a vehicle, go where I need to go, see the apparatus, see it all happening, and dispose of it. I don't, that's what I want. That's what I feel is right. I hope you feel that is correct too. I feel like that's the right thing. I don't see the sort of, I go down that humane and ethical conversation, but it usually doesn't matter. I barely even started, But I feel like it's almost a bad thing. I feel like I don't even have some sort of influence, and if I do, it's negative, and I can't do anything or something. So then it's like when has this ever fucking happened in history? In like, what are we actually doing? If I'm saying this, does that trigger a disdain? Like, I just don't understand how people avoid such a thing. How do you avoid somebody that admittingly gets jolted and like shocked? Like, how do you avoid that? Like, how do you turn away from that? I mean, if there was a cat in a bag, the cat's fucking out of that goddamn bag. So why are we avoiding all this? Why are we turning away from the cat? Or at least that's what it appears like on the timeline. That's my only sort of feedback system is the timeline on many different places. Everything else is there's no way to determine really anything. I was going to write something about what I was saying about all the sort of mindset of a better America, a more responsive, real-time America. Sad. It just when I try to make things or try to even talk about it, or even it just everything's controlled. It feels like everything is controlled, and the words aren't even mine at this point. And I do not want that to occur. I want to be able to express myself as much as I want to. I want to be able to attract. I want to be able to not attract if necessary. I want to be able to do all these things, and I want to be able to do them with people and not alone. I don't want to be. If I'm watched, I want to know why. If I'm controlled, I want to know why. If I'm implanted, I did say this a while ago that if there is a sort of, if it did occur by some clinic or some sort of human beings, then maybe they do get sort of halted in a sense, and maybe there is some sort of a pause on the clinic and some sort of research. That is fine. Is that not okay? Is that really not okay? Where it's like I've been giving to the point where I've literally nearly destroyed my mind, and then I ask for something, and it's like that's out of the question or something. Like, how is this out of the question? And where are my owners? Legal can do great things if they want to. You can write any clause, and you can write fucking anything. You can legal the shit out if they really wanted to. I could sign anything, and it would all be over. So what are we afraid of, and what is happening? I'm very tired, and I'm sure other people are very tired as well. And I've said this before. Each day that this goes on, it drains it even more. It is not my choice. I mean, it's like, so what do you want me not to do? Do you want me not to plead? Do you want me not to try? Do you want me not to sort of advocate for my human body and advocate for my brain? My brain, not anybody else's brain. What do you want me to do? You want me to dismiss that? You want me to say, oh, it's okay. Sure, it's fine. That is a no for me. No, thank you. I don't care how much money you offer. I don't care what sort of earthly medals that you offer. I want to have free will just like everybody else mentally. And I don't want to have these sort of puzzles and just jumpings around that destroy my fucking mind. Is this thing on? Can anybody hear me? Your society is not headed in a good place. I want to work on that. And I probably will. And I do. I think about this. And I write about it, and I try to solve for this. And I try to... Some of these things actually work. And then I have to go and say, all right, so this works here, then this and this and this. But I cannot do it like this. I'm writing with my... I have the pen in my mouth, and I'm writing with my mouth. And it's all sloppy. Did something happen where... And this is kind of risky saying this, isn't it? Did something occur where somebody... it just... Is this true? Am I really P0? And it's all very quiet, and it's all very, we must not talk about this. Why? It's the truth. That's how I feel in response to it. I'm not having a conversation with myself or something. It upsets me that if this is true, it's almost like maybe I'm misreading it, but it feels like mockery. I don't understand it. I don't understand that at all, the sort of mockery of it all. If I'm P0, then I'm motherfucking P0, If I have one of these things, then I have one of these fucking things. Something very strange, I'll tell you that. I get jolted. I've looked up symptoms. I've looked up many symptoms and diseases and mental illnesses, and nothing matches it. Nothing matches my words and then the agreements of... I got jolted in my vein just now on the right hand near my knuckle where I got stuck at the hospital. That was weird. Do you believe that this is occurring, or are you just going to make fun of me till it doesn't occur or something, till the narrative is switched? Because it happens. It's really happening to me, and I'm sure if you had some sort of device to read and pick up on it, just got a needle and pick up on this, you could see the action potential, and you could see what's happening really. That was weird. I'll never rat anybody out of the... Well, if you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. But I'll fucking rat this goddamn implant out, for fuck's sake, I will. And by this, I mean by saying what I'm saying now about this, the jolts, and I'm going to document it. But then I say to whoever's doing it, is your goal, and why? Is it to sort of take this and mock it to existence and troll it to existence until the truth is all twisted and there's nothing more anymore? And to that I ask why. So, and it's not a matter of if you can or cannot. You can physically come to this. You are welcome. You're choosing not to. And to this I also wonder why. Why are you choosing this path? Even if I wrote it out and said that, all right, so in in the event of my death, please do this, this, people would fuck it up. Their greed would get in the fucking way anyways. They wouldn't do it correctly. I will write something like that though. I will sort of map out some sort of affordable housing thing and something like this, because I care about that, and there really isn't much to do right now. So it makes me feel good to do something like that. So, yeah. It's sad. It's one of those things where I'm in the people's hands, but the hands are, I don't know how to describe it. I'm in the people's hands. This information is not known to me. I have to, there is I'm competing against money. You know, I'm competing against all these different things that are not human values, that are not, you know, human rights first. It just bothers me so if it was true, and this is what happens, and then I backpedal on it all. And I'm like, well, maybe it isn't true, maybe, because I forget that people can lie, you know, and then I feel bad. I'm not good on the accusatory. I'm not good on that. I'm not good like that. I can't accuse people of things. I can put things together sometimes, and I don't know, it also depends how, I don't know. It depends what's going on. But if there is some sort of illegal implant where it's like, where it is some sort of off-brand of Neuralink, and I am some sort of P0, then you can see how those videos of like, this is the first patient, you can see how that would infuriate me. It's like being dropped or something. I don't know how to describe it. And it's my brain, yeah. That's my rant. Who knows if I'll have another one? I don't know. I sure as hell don't know. That's my rant. I'm taking steps. At least I'm trying. I have the courage, but the money is there. It's like them saying, I can give you this, I can give you that, I don't want this or that. I want my fucking brain back. I want my brain back. Not the thing that you've done to it. I don't see how, and I guess it's a shameful thing, I just don't see how people participate in this. All it takes is one person to fully blow the horn. That's all it takes. I guess it's my job to convince you that that's a good idea. Sad though. Fuck your money. Excuse me, but fuck your money. I'm gonna pick humanity over money. There'll always be money. There'll always be money. There'll always be fucking money, because that's the way it is. We always want to buy. And the wealthy will always have jobs to give out. And then below them, they will have jobs to give out as well. So there will always be money, because people won't want to do things. So I say, fuck your money. Fuck that as a reason. But I don't like when I sort of go down that. I try not to be like that. I try not to be, but it's kind of hard. I feel fucking alienated as shit. I just don't get why. I don't understand why you're doing this. I want to see the people's faces who've done this. I don't want to get jolted or have any conversations in my head anymore. The show is, you know, I want to see the people that are actually doing this. I want to look them in, and that's what's fucked about it. Even a hostage can sort of do that. There's some interaction there. You can feel the person. You can feel their shadow. With this, it's just sort of plucking him on the knee, plucking him here, putting this into the dialogue, then twisting this up, and then this and this going here, and then never picking him up. So what the fuck? Alright. It's not very cheerful in this, but